Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shetler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Skunk River Radio, country music from 1990 through 2010 with some Iowa country music sprinkled in. Listen at skunkriverradio.com, download the app, listen on Alexa by saying, Alexa, play Skunk River Radio on TuneIn. Skunk River Radio will also be available on Google Assistant in the near future. You can listen to me, Steve Shetler, each weekday morning from 6 a.m. to noon and listen to The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio, online radio for country music from 1990 to 2010.
Your livestock could unknowingly be planting weeds in the pasture. Hi, I'm Jody Henke. If you feed grain screenings, grind them first to destroy the weed seeds, as you're living the country life.
Living the country life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic and from previous shows by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com. We'll return to the show after these messages.
Check out our full lineup of Successful Farming podcasts. The Successful Farming podcast goes in-depth into the topics that affect farmers and ranchers. The 15 Minutes with a Farmer podcast offers a quick conversation between an editor and a farmer. The SF Shorts podcast offers bite-sized interviews about agricultural topics. And the SF Daily podcast covers commodity markets, weather, and the big things happening in agriculture each morning. Search for Successful Farming wherever you download your podcasts. If you're looking for ideas and inspiration for your place in the country, register for the Living the Country Life newsletter. You'll receive helpful tips and information about a wide variety of seasonal topics, including pets, livestock, gardening, machinery, and more, delivered straight to your inbox twice each month. Sign up for your newsletter today at agriculture.com.
Cattle, sheep, and goat producers need to be on the lookout to make sure Palmer amaranth, leafy spurge, and other invasive weed seeds don't sneak in with grain screenings or doggage used as feed. When the whole seed is consumed, the hard outside seed coat can protect the seed from being digested. The seed stays viable and passes out in the manure. As an animal grazes and drops manure, all parts of the pasture could be seeded with weeds. The Minnesota Department of Agriculture determined that Palmer amaranth found its way into a soybean field through cattle manure. Carl Hoppe is a livestock beef cattle specialist at North Dakota State University. He says the best way to know if there are weed seeds in your feed is to personally look for them.
Some things are quite obvious, like thistle seeds. Cockleburs are pretty obvious. Small fine grain seeds like pigeon grass seeds, which some people call as foxtail, are really small, but they are identifiable. Things like Palmer amaranth need to be looked at closely, too, to make sure they're either included or not. If you don't know, err on the side of caution, and that would be to hammer mill or finely grind all the screenings that you receive to get rid of weed seeds.
There is another option to prevent weed seeds from germinating.
Feed the feeds in a feed yard, and then be very diligent in how we feed and compost the manure. And if manure is composted correctly, it's heated, and that should make inviable or kill the germination of most weed seeds.
Hay and other forages might also have weed seeds if the weeds were cut when mature. Hoppe recommends avoiding hay and feed from areas where there are known infestations of invasive weeds. Learn more about getting rid of weed seeds in the feed at livingthecountrylife.com. I'll see you in the country.
Living the country life. Ideas and inspiration for your place in the country. You can find more information on today's topic, share your tips, and post photos by visiting us online at livingthecountrylife.com.